Hello, collective. Another day, another reading. You guys know it's collective. You guys know it's general. Please take whatever resonates. Okay. If you don't know, I premeditate when it comes to all my messages, all of them. Okay. So it takes a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of pauses in terms of my channeling. Okay. I know I felt like I need to explain it, but I'm doing so for the first time in a long time. Okay. They are premeditated. They are, aka, from the divine, and it's not just, shuffling cards. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say here. So yeah. Let's go in, and you guys know if there's gonna be extended, you will know when that is in due time. Oh my god. But if not, you will get the full picture here on YouTube. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna start first with the intuitive message here. It's a feminine energy. Okay. That is on your mind right now, and this is their message. This could also be from your higher self to you, especially if you are in this situation and it's not the person that you're thinking of. You can see it from that point of view as well. Okay. You could be a Sagittarius, but that is not the main energy of this reading. It's more so like somebody is tracking your person, okay, or they're tracking you. When I say tracking, they're actually like stalker mode is on a different level, where it's like they're following your every move, tracking your every move here. This is somebody that wants control of your person that's on your mind or your life, okay? And it's very existential. Disclaimer: anyone that goes through any sort of abuse, I don't care if it's mental or physical, you have to report it. I know it's easier to report something that can be seen because that's how society's operated, but it's very essential for your safety to not let anything slide when it comes to your well-being, okay? When I got this specific song message here, I was like, if I didn't know the full story of who sang this song, because it's such a personal song and it's about how Britney Spears sang about her abortion during the time where she had to make a decision because she was kind of forced into it, okay? I don't know if, again, you have any similar experiences such as Britney in the case of abortion, okay? But I do know for a fact, tracking came to mind when I was tuning into your message, okay? Also 1992 is symbolic here, as well as an X, okay? So I'm gonna like dissect it all step by step. In terms of the X part, again, I don't know who your preference is, but if there's an abortion here, your ex, they know that you were the best person in their life, and to be quite honest, they know that their weakness made you or the person on your mind kind of go into shambles, okay? At the end of the day, I will say this though, even if this is heavy, you on the other hand, or your person that you're thinking of, you're going to be successful. You're going to win in life. No matter how tough it was, you're going to come out with some sort of victory. Okay? I just want to leave that in terms of like my advice to you. Even if this sounds very, tumultuous. Yeah. Okay. So based on the cards, we're going to do first from the person on your mind. That's a feminine energy, and then we're gonna segue into the X. I do feel like the X is in masculine, but we're gonna see, okay? It doesn't have to be, that's not the case. So in terms of it being from a feminine energy that is kind of like going through all of this, or they see you going through all of this, they want to talk to you about this, and they have more intel when it comes to what took place actually with the abuse, with the money and with the secrets, basically. So basically what's hidden here is going to come out in the open. When it comes to whoever they were dealing with, okay, or they want to talk to with whoever you were dealing with, and the intel when it comes to your person, if you were in this abusive state, okay, of all the things that I mentioned here. Yeah, they have some intel about something about your money being taken away from you, or some sort of inheritance. Somebody taking money because of the events that occur, okay, you or them. And they did this because they wanted to get revenue, okay? And it sounds horrible, but that was the entire plan here. So for instance, your downfall is like payment for somebody, or your person's downfall that's on your mind was payment for somebody, if that makes sense, okay? And you or the person on your mind has been acting like, you know, it's all good, but it's almost like they have to sell a part of themselves, aka their mental state, the abuse, or to be quite on the money here, an abortion, in order to get financial stability. It's there, like you or your person was groomed into thinking that giving up a part of yourself, your mental state, or this child for the benefit of your life in terms of financially. And this is going to be discussed. Okay, when it comes to an ex, okay, who feels like you are the epitome of their life. And when I say epitome, I know it sounds quite narcissistic and grand. They know you're better now. They know that you also, well, I'm not quite sure if they know if you're better now, but they do know for the fact that their darkness kind of, you know, took you down, okay? Their message to you, this specific ex, if you had a child with this person, obviously it's a masculine here, unless you guys adopt, but like, definitely it's a masculine energy here, not to be like that person, but this masculine ex wants to tell you that there is some sort of manipulation and snakeness going on with your people, with your circle. They could also feel like you were that. This is gonna sound so absurd, but going back to if you have your friend or this feminine energy in your circle, right, and they're going through all of this, and your ex is saying something of this nature where it's like they feel like your friend is fake, it's a snake, and they just want sympathy and money out of you, okay? It's not somebody that you should let into your life. And this is the ex, like, thought process, action, when it comes to this specific person that has gone through hell, okay? So just keep it simple. So, like, for instance, if you gave money to this specific person that went through all this turmoil, your ex is like, they're just trying to scam you, okay? It's not true. I don't know if you all knew each other, okay? But yeah, your ex just don't like the fact that we're siding with this person. And you could have blocked this person, or came into like, so basically, again, absurd, but your ex is gonna blame your separation due to, if it wasn't for that friend, we would have never been here. So something of this nature, okay, guys? And again, if it's you that's going through this, I will tell you this, that justice is going to be yours, but you have to make sure that you do it right. Like, not to be like that person again, but you saw how long it took for Brittany to even get justice. So if you want to have justice on your side, you have to really be calculating here, okay? Or if it's your friend, they have to be calculating on how to go about things, because I feel like a lot of things can be misconstrued. Your storyline, your events and so on, like your mental state as well. But in terms of your ex here, let's see what they want. You guys know I pick up of energies, not all love and light. This is why I always, by default, always say take what resonates. When it comes to your ex, well, I'm glad that they're your ex. This person, they still want to keep you in their on their leash. They still want to control you. They want to work in the relationship, but they still want to keep you on their leash here. The thing is, you did help them, and they still see you as the pinnacle of, or sorry, the epitome of their life. You know, the frequency is not frequency for me. I'm literally just getting annoyed, so I'm just gonna move past it. But yeah, I wouldn't say ex miss you, but he does acknowledge the fact that you're somebody that when things was shitty, you were always like their backbone, okay? And I'm getting the energy, if it wasn't for that specific friend that went through those horrific moments, you know, things would have stayed the same, okay? For instance, if you went through all those moments and you had the friend that was coming in support, again, it's a lot of blame game, almost like we could have made it work if it wasn't for such and such, you know. A lot of passion they feel. They could have also had like anger issues. I will say this so-called ex was not stable and they were quite deceptive. Like, if I'm gonna look outside in, okay, they also felt kind of stuck with the whole like idea of having a family with you. But this is something like, if they like forced abortion upon you, okay, I just you know what, you're gonna come out on top, okay? You that's watching this, that's a feminine energy, or your friend, you guys are gonna be good. In terms of your ex, they're just gonna like, I don't see them taking any like action or accountability, but in their head, in their space, it's gonna be like, yeah, for choice number one, such and such, they were somebody that really helped me down when I was going through it, and we had a lot of bad moments, but you know, there was third parties that was interfering, and there were too much people in your life that was interfering, or you were interfering in other people's life. And when I say interfering, it's in reference to like you were always going about of being there for other people, okay, including them. But yeah, okay. Name charms, guys. Okay, first, middle, last, initial. In terms of your friends, I will say this though, it's a friend, because I wanted to say feminine energy. I don't know the specifics, but I'm getting friend here in terms of the feminine energy that's on your mind here. They are so appreciative of you, so appreciative. I have a few other messages that's gonna be quite heartfelt as well, so you might also want to like go and check that out, like pile number or the last message from your person, okay. They're not in the same vicinity in terms of this, but it's a healing message, okay. So if I delve into this as well, not just on love, okay. So if you want to, you can check out that as well. But yeah, so first, middle, last initials, guys. You, your person, or the ex, okay. And the extended, I will see more so on so I'm being guided to say that I'm just gonna keep it short like this. There is no need for an extended. because of the frequency of the message, it's not one of those where we need to kind of dive too deep into it. Okay. So this is kind of like, this one is on me, if that makes sense, okay? But I'm gonna read a little bit here as well. So we got sortiment. I'm getting, somebody could work in catering business, or the catering business. You could have been in school, or you're learning right now. Somebody could be from San Diego or San Francisco. Something about somebody's mental state, I did mention that, like somebody feels much better now, okay? Somebody's name could be Hans. Tilly. Lania. I see I'm lonely as well. And I'm also feeling disorientation, but things are gonna like pan out, okay? I'm gonna do one